The screen is lit up in the hand, but I am struggling to stand. I sent a picture of the sky, hoping to catch your wandering eye, but you left me on a double take, a silence that is making me sick. The blue bubbles turned into gray. You took the sunlight from the day. I'm looking at the digital phone, and it is nothing that I want. And now I'm reading love in black and white, love in black and white. Gone is all the light. The text is stark upon the glass. I'm watching all the colors pass. You used to paint the world in gold, but now the story's getting old. I'm living in a monochrome inside this empty, quiet home, just loving black and white. I feel the weight inside the chest, like wearing an iron heavy vest. I'm invisible in the crowd, like a gray and rainy cloud. I try to dream in shades of red, but the silence fills up on my head. The physical ache is dull and long. It tells me everything is wrong. Your name is written on the phone, but I am standing here alone. And now I'm reading love in black and white, love in black and white. Gone is all the light. The text is stark upon the glass. I'm watching all the colors pass. You used to paint the world in gold, but now the story's getting old. I'm living in a monochrome inside this empty, quiet home, just loving black and white. No shades of gray, no in between. You left the stage, you quit the scene. It's over now, it's over now. Love in black and white. Love in black and white. The room is quiet as a tomb. I'm sitting in the afternoon. I sent the words across the wire, burning with a silent fire. But you have let the signal fade. Inside the mess that we have made, there is no ping, there is no ring. You haven't told me anything. I'm staring at the glass and steel, trying to feel what is real. And now I live with me and my quiet love, me and my quiet love. Push came to shove. You took the voice out of the air. You left me standing on the stair. I shout your name inside my head. To the world, the love is dead. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. just watches the days go by, just me and my love. I feel the weight upon the skin. I don't know where I should begin. I'm invisible to the crowd because my silence is so loud. The text is floating in the gray, unanswered at the end of day. The physical pain is dull and deep. It follows me into my sleep. You turn the volume down too low, and now I have nowhere to go. And now I live with me and my quiet love, me and my quiet love. Push came to shove, you took the voice out of the air. You left me standing on the stair. I shout your name inside my head, but to the world the love is dead. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry, it just watches the days go by, just me and my quiet love. Shh, don't say a word, it's over now. Or so I heard. The silence is the loudest sound, and I might quiet out. Me and my quiet love. I wake up to the grayest light. I survived another night. I checked the phone beside the bed to see if anything was said, but the screen is dark and sleeping still. I've lost the power and the will to send another desperate line to ask you if you're doing fine. The room is big, the room is cold, and I am feeling tired and old. And now it's just you and the silence, you and the silence. A quiet kind of violence, it screams deeper than a shout. It turns the candle flame right out. You left me here without a sound. My feet are frozen to the ground. I'm waiting for the noise to break, but all I feel is the ache of you in the silence. And I feel the weight upon the chest. I cannot find a place to rest. I'm invisible to the town. I'm walking with my head looking down. The physical pain is sharp and real. It's something that I have to feel. You didn't say you said goodbye. You just let the connection die. And now the quiet fills the space where I used to see her face. And now it's just you and the silence, you and the silence. A quiet kind of violence, it screams deeper than a shout. It turns the candle flame right out. You left me here without a sound. silence. I tried to hold it in my hands, like water slipping through the sand. I sent the message just to say I'm thinking of you every day. But you are silent as a stone, and I am sitting here alone. The screen is dark, the signal died. I have no dignity or pride. I'm waiting for a single beat to wake me from this heavy sleep. And now I know that love is hard to heal. Love is hard to keep. I'm in it way too deep. It slips away when you don't care. It vanishes into the air. You read the text and looked away. I'm fighting for it, then it's gone. I cannot seem to carry on, 'cause love is hard to keep. I feel the weight upon the chest. I felt the simple, easy test. I'm invisible to your face. I'm running in a losing race. The physical ache is sharp and true, because I'm still in love with you. You let the flowers die beneath the cold and empty sky. If it was easy, you would stay instead of walking far away. And now I know that love is hard to keep. Love is hard to keep. I'm in it way too deep. It slips away when you don't care. It vanishes into the air. You read the text and looked away. I'm fighting for a thing that's gone. I cannot seem to carry on, 'cause love is hard to keep. It takes two hands to hold it tight, but I am holding only nine. You let go. Love is hard to keep. I scroll back up to June the 3rd to memorize every single word. You said that I was all you need, but now you left me here unread. The pixel light is burning bright. I read them in the middle night to prove that you were once alive, to help my spirit to survive. But typing bubbles never show, and I just have no place to go. And now I'm living with me and your words, me and your words, flying like the birds. They are the only thing I have. A bandage on the open gash. You sent them to me long ago, before the winds began to blow. But silence is the current sound that pushes me into the ground. Just me and your words. I feel the weight inside the chest. I put the logic to the test. I'm invisible to your eye, beneath a gray and heavy sky. The physical pain is sharp and deep. It follows me into my sleep. I quote the lines you wrote to me, like pages from a history. But you are gone and far away, and I am stuck in yesterday. And now I'm living with me and your words, me and your words, flying like the birds. They are the only thing I have. A bandage on the open gash. You sent them to me long ago, before the winds began to blow. But silence is the current sound that pushes me into the ground. Just me and your words, ink on the screen is all that is left. It feels like a crime, it feels like a theft. You took the meaning and left the text. Me and your words, me and your words. The phone is heavy in my palm. The room is terrifyingly calm. I sent a text a week ago. I watched the seasons come and go, but you were silent as the grave. There is nothing left to say. I check connection on the line, but everything is working fine, except the heart inside of you that doesn't beat for me. It's true. And now I know you love me no more, love me no more. You close the open door. The silence is the loudest sound. It pushes me into the ground. You didn't have to say the words. The quiet is the sharpest sword. I'm standing on the distant shore, knowing that you love me no more. I feel the weight inside the bone of walking through this world alone. I'm invisible to the street. I'm dragging heavy leaden feet. The physical pain is sharp and deep. It wakes me from my nightly sleep. If you still cared, you would stand aside to cross the border and the line. But you let the message die beneath a cold and empty sky. And now I know you love me no more, love me no more. You close the the phone upon the shelf. I'm sitting here beside myself. I sent the text a week ago, but time is moving painful slow. You didn't answer, didn't call. You left me staring at the wall. But as the evening starts to dim, I feel a presence on the rim. I'm not as solitary as it seems. I have a visitor in my dreams. And now it's just me and the loneliness, me and the loneliness, cleaning up the mess. It holds my hand when you are gone. It stays awake until the dawn. You left a space inside the air, and now a ghost is sitting there. It's heavy but it's always true. It stays much better than you do. Just me and the loneliness. I walk around the busy street. I'm dragging heavy limb feet. I'm invisible to the crowd. The silence in my head is loud. They see a person walking by. They don't see the hollow eye. The physical weight is on the back. Since everything faded to black, I check the screen, the light is dead. So I will talk to this instead. And now it's just me and the loneliness, me and the loneliness, cleaning up the mess. It holds my hand when you are gone. It stays awake until the dawn. You left a space inside the air, and now a ghost is sitting there. It's heavy but it's always true. It stays much better than you do. Just me and the loneliness. At least it stays. At least it stays. You walked away, but this remains. My shadow friend, my shadow friend. In the loneliness. And the loneliness. I'm looking at the history. It's turning to a mystery. I see the words you typed in blue. I thought that everyone was true. I sent a text to say hello, but watch the hours come and go. The silence is a heavy thing. It cut the feathers off the wing. I'm holding on to what you said, while you just leave me here on red. But you said you love. You said you loved by all the stars above. But love does not ignore the phone and leave the other one alone. Love does not turn off the light and disappear into the night. You promised me that you stay, but silence took it all away. You said you loved. I feel the weight inside the room. I'm weaving on a broken loom. I'm invisible to your eye, beneath the gray and heavy sky. The physical pain is sharp and deep. It follows me into my sleep. If love was real, you'd type a line to tell me that we're doing fine. But actions speak louder than words. The quiet is goodbye I've heard. But you said you loved. You said you loved. Love does not ignore the phone and leave the other one alone. Love does not turn off the light and disappear into the night. You promised me that you would stay, but silence took it all away. You said your words are easy, words are cheap, but the silence is way too deep. You lied to me. You lied to me. You said you loved. You said you loved. The blue light fades upon the sheet. I'm listening to the quiet street. I sent the message to your phone, but I am sitting here alone. So it seems inside the dark, but I can feel a little spark. A coldness sitting in the chair, a disturbance in the heavy air. You didn't text me back today, but you never really went away. And now it's just me and your ghost, me and your ghost, the guest and the host. You're silent on the digital screen, but haunting every single scene. You walk through walls inside my mind, leaving all the peace behind. I try to sleep, I try to flee, but you're watching over me. Just me and your ghost. I feel the weight upon the bed, the heavy words you never said. I'm invisible to the light. I'm fading into endless night. The physical pain is cold and chill. It breaks my heart and breaks my will. If you would answer, the spell would break and cure this never-ending ache. But silence is a haunted house where I am quiet as a mouse. And now it's just me and your ghost, me and your ghost, the guest and the host. You're silent on a digital screen, but haunting every single scene. You walk through walls inside my mind, leaving all the peace behind. I try to sleep, I try to flee, but you watching over me. Just me and your ghost. typed the words with shaking hands, trying to meet your hiding man. I sent the heart across the wire and threw my pride into the fire. But you have left the message read and planted out inside my head. I'm checking every 10 minutes, pushing past my outer limits. But silence is the only sound that pushes me into the ground. And now I know that love left me broken, love left me broken. The words are unspoken, I'm holding pieces in my palm, trying to keep my spirit calm. But you have shattered every part, you drove a wedge inside the heart. I cannot fix what you have done, I'm coming undone in the sun. Love left me broken. I feel the weight inside the chest, like iron bars across the vest. I'm invisible to the street, I cannot stand upon my feet. The physical pain is sharp and real, is something that I have to feel. You could have typed a gentle lie instead of letting feelings die, but you chose silence as the knife to cut me out of your life. And now I know that love left me broken, love left me broken. The words are unspoken, I'm holding pieces in my palm, trying to keep my spirit calm. But you have shattered every part, you drove a wedge inside the heart. I cannot fix what you have done, I'm coming undone in the sun. Love left me broken. Glue won't fix this, time won't fix this. You broke the mold, you broke the trust. I am dust, I am dust, I am dust. Love left me broken, love left me broken, love left me broken. I wiped the screen with trembling hand, I'm trying hard to understand. I sent a text to show my pain, but it was washed away by rain. You saw the words, you saw the plea, but you just turned your back on me. Silence is a rising tide, there is nowhere left to hide. I'm holding on to what is left after this emotional theft. And now I'm drowning in your tears, me and your tears. Wasted all the years you didn't cry, so I had to cry enough for me and you. I'm carrying a heavy load, walking down this flooded road. You left the sadness all behind for me to keep and me to find. Just me and your tears. I feel the salt upon the lip, I feel the relationship slip. I'm invisible to the shore, I cannot swim here anymore. The the physical weight is on the lung. The heavy song that isn't sung. You are dry and safe and warm, while I am caught inside the storm. I check the phone to see a light, but it is dark, as black as night. And now I'm drowning in your tears, me and your tears. Wasted all the years you didn't cry, so I had to cry enough for me and you. I'm carrying the heavy load, walking down this flooded road. You left the sadness all behind for me to keep and me to find. Just me and your tears. The water is rising above my head. You left me on red. You left me for dead. I am soaking wet. I am soaking wet in your tears. In your tears. In your tears. In your tears. The sun is falling down the hill. The world is getting very still. I check the phone to see the glow, hoping for a yes or a no. But the screen is black and dead, just like the words you never said. I pull the blanket to my chin and let the loneliness begin. The silence rushes in the room and fills the corners with the gloom. And now it's only you and the night, you and the night. Stealing all the light. You work together to keep me awake, to see how much my heart can take. You send the ghosts into my head while I am lying in this bed. The silence is a heavy weight that seals my cruel and twisty fate. Just you and the night. You and the night. I feel the crushing of the chest. I cannot find a moment's rest. I'm invisible to the moon. I'm trapped inside this quiet room. The fizzle pain is in the eye from watching all the hours die. I read the text I sent at noon and realized I spoke too soon. You aren't coming back to me. You left me with the dark and sea. And now it's only you and the night, you and the night. Stealing all the light. You work together to keep me awake, to see how much my heart can take. You send the ghosts into my head while I am lying in this bed. The silence is a heavy weight that seals my cruel and twisty fate. Just you and the night. Just you and the night. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Can I count the sheep? But I can't sleep. You and the night. You and the night. walk along the pavement line. I check the phone for just a sign. I sent the text at 2:30. I'm waiting for a word from you, but nothing lights the little screen. I'm walking in a silent scene. The sun is low behind my back. I'm painting all the sidewalk black. I feel you walking next to me, but you were just a memory. And I know that love is a shadow, love is a shadow. It follows where I go, it stretches out across the floor, but I can't hold it anymore. It has the shape of who you were, but now it's just a dark and blur. I try to touch, I try to feel, but nothing in the dark is real. Just love is a shadow. I feel the weight inside the shoe of every step I take to you. I'm invisible to the light. I'm fading into black and white. The physical pain is dull and gray. It doesn't seem to go away. You didn't answer yesterday. You turned your pretty face away. And when the sun begins to set, you are the ghost that I just met. And I know that love is a shadow, love is a shadow. It follows where I go, it stretches out across the floor, but I can't hold it anymore. It has the shape of who you were, but now it's just a dark and blur. I try to touch, I try to feel, but nothing in the dark is real. Just love is a shadow. Without the light, there is no shade. You took the sun, and so I fade. I disappear, I disappear. Love is a shadow. Love is a shadow. I'm scrolling down to see the day before I learned to hesitate. I see the jokes we used to share before you vanished in the air. I sent a text to you today, but you were miles and miles away. Not in distance, but in mind. You left the gentle part behind. The person holding onto the phone is not the person I have known. So I will stay with me and my old love. Me and my old love fits like a glove. I don't know who you are right now. You broke the promise and the vow, but I remember who you were before the silence and the blur. I'm living in the used to be because it's safer there for me, just me and my old love. I feel the weight inside the bone of sitting in this room alone. I'm invisible to the new you. There is nothing I could say or do. The physical pain is dull and slow. I watch the hours come and go. You treat me like a stranger's face. I'm disappearing from the place. So I unlock the vault of time to when you were completely mine. So I will stay promise and the vow. But I remember who you were before the silence and the blur. I'm living in the used to be because it's safer there for me, just me and my old love. The new you is cold, the old you was gold. I'll keep the past, it's built to last. I'll stay right here, I'll stay right here. Me and my old love, me and my old love, me and my old love, me and my old love. I send a word into the dark, I'm trying hard to hit the mark. I watch the message fly away into the chaos of the day, but nothing comes back on the line, except this heavy heart of mine. The screen is lit, the bubble stays. I'm counting up the silent days. I'm standing on the canyon edge, waiting on a broken ledge. And now it's just you and the echo, you and the echo. I just cannot let go. I hear my voice come back to me across the digital blue sea. You didn't answer, didn't speak. You left me standing here so weak. The only answer I have found is just the bouncing of the sound of you in the echo. I feel the weight inside the throat. I'm reading back the things I wrote. I'm invisible to your ear. I'm screaming but you cannot hear. The fizzle pain is sharp and loud. I'm just a face inside the crowd. If you were here, you'd break the loop. But I am sitting on the stoop, listen to the hollow air and realizing you aren't there. And now it's just you and the echo, you and the echo. I just cannot let go. I hear my voice come back to me across the digital blue sea. You didn't answer, didn't speak. You left me standing here so weak. The only answer I have found is just the bouncing of the sound of you and the echo. Hello? Is anybody there? I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. You and the echo. You and the echo. You and the echo. You and the echo. I just cannot let go. I hear my voice come back to me across the digital blue sea. You didn't answer, didn't speak. You left me standing here so weak. The only answer I have found is just the bouncing of the sound of you and the echo. You walked in with a summer smile. You said you'd stay a little while. I let you in, I gave the key to every secret part of me. But now the phone is lying flat ask you why, but you just let the signal die. You turned the warm into the cold and left the story to be told. You only came to love me and love me and leave. It's harder to believe you taught me how to fly so high, then shot me from the open sky. You didn't stay to watch me fall. You didn't answer to the call. You took the best and left the rest, a hollow feeling in the chest. Just love me and leave. I feel the way inside the room. I'm spinning on a broken loom. I'm invisible to your light, cutting deeper than a knife. The physical pain is in the bone of waking up inside alone. The message bubble stays on gray. You haven't got a word to say. You are a ghost within the machine, the cruelest thing I've ever seen. You only came to love me and you love me and leave. It's harder to believe you taught me how to fly so high, then shot me from the open sky. You didn't stay to watch me fall. You didn't answer to the call. You took the best and left the rest, a hollow feeling in the chest. Just love me and leave. It was a visit, not a home. You left me here to roam alone. So easy for you, so hard for me. Let me leave. I told myself you were asleep. I told myself the snow was deep. I made 1,000 reasons why you didn't type a small reply. I checked the network and the bars. I blamed the distance and the stars. But now the excuses fade away like mist upon a summer day. I'm sitting in the naked light and realizing I was right. And now it's just me and the truth, me and the truth, the loss of my youth. The silence isn't a mistake, it's a decision that you make. You saw the text and scrolled on by. You didn't even have to try. The hardest thing I have to do is admit that I mean nothing to you. Just me and the truth. I feel the weight inside the bone of knowing I am all alone. I'm invisible to your face. I'm vanished from your time and space. The physical pain to be near. You would have made the message appear, but apathy is what I found, lying on the frozen ground. And now it's just me and the truth, me and the truth, the loss of my youth. The silence isn't a mistake, it's a decision that you make. You saw the text and scrolled on by, you didn't even have to try. The hardest thing I have to do is admit that I mean nothing to you, just me and the truth, and me and the truth. No more lies, no more games. I know the score, I know the names. You don't care, you don't care. Me and the truth, ooh, me and the truth. I check the screen at 4 a.m. I'm looking for a sign of them. The vibration scares me half to death. I hold a heavy, jagged breath, but it's just a notification light, nothing to save me from the night. I try to tell the muscle stop, I try to let the feeling drop, but logic doesn't have a part in the rhythm of the stupid heart. And the problem is you and my heart, you and my heart tearing me apart. I'm holding on to dignity, but you are holding on to me. You don't reply, you don't engage, you keep me locked inside the cage. But every time I hear the tone, I feel it in the heavy bone, the link between you and my heart. I feel the weight inside the vein, a circular and throbbing pain. I'm invisible to your eye, but I cannot say a real goodbye. The physical ache is sharp and true, it beats a rhythm just for you. I wish that I could cut the cord and finally be unignored, but silence is the only thing that you are ever gonna bring. And the problem is you in my heart, you in my It sounds like a broken video game. The deep fake drone phasing. I place my heart upon the square. I move the piece with tender care. I sent the message to your side with nothing left for me to hide. I waited for your counter move to get into the rhythmic groove, but you just let the time run. You decided you were done. The screen is freezing on the frame. You forgot my player name, and now I see that love is a game. Love is a game, and I'm the one to blame. I didn't know the rules you said. I'm caught inside the safety net. You keep the score inside your head and leave me hanging here on red. I play for keeps, you play for fun, and now the damage is all done. Love is a game. I feel the weight inside the head of things I didn't understand. I'm invisible to the score. I'm lying on the digital floor. The physical pain is sharp and big. I cannot seem to finally quit. You rolled the dice and walked away. You didn't have a word to say, and now I'm staring at the wall, waiting for the final fall. And now I see that love is a game. Love is a game, and I'm the one to blame. I didn't know the rules you said. I'm caught inside the safety net. You keep the score inside your head and leave me hanging here on red. I play for keeps, you play for fun, and now the damage is all done. Love is a game. No extra lives, no restart. You broke the code, you broke the heart. Game over, game over. Now is a game. Love is a game. Love is a game, and I'm the one to blame. I didn't know the rules you said. I'm caught inside the safety net. You keep the score inside your head and leave me hanging here on red. I play for keeps, you play for fun, and now the damage is all done. Love is a game. I check the screen to feel the sting. I'm waiting for the phone to ring. But silence is the gift you give, the only way you let me live. I sent the text into the void to see what else could be destroyed. You didn't answer, didn't type. You let the fruit rot on the vine. I'm sitting here with open hands, trying to meet your high demands. If you can't love me in the light, then love me through pain. Love me through pain, driving me insane. If silence is your language, now I'll take the broken heavy vow. Just hurt me so I know you're there. A jagged breath inside the air. I'll take the bruise, I'll take the stain. feel the weight upon the chest, like iron plates upon a vest. I'm invisible to the crowd, I wanna scream it out aloud. The physical ache is in the bone of walking through the dark alone. You see the message on the glass and watch the heavy minutes pass. You know exactly what you do, and that is why I stay with you. If you can't love me in the light, then love me through pain. Love me through pain, driving me insane. If silence is your language, now I'll take the broken heavy vow. Just hurt me so I know you're there. A jagged breath inside the air. I'll take the bruise, I'll take the stain, and just love me through pain. It proves you're real. It proves I feel I'd rather